You in the building. Episode 22. Let's go. So, second show with no intro music. How y'all liking this? I don't know. But as you guys know, uh, we've been having problems with just everything music, so we taking a step back from all music genres. This is not going to be a long show today, as everybody knows. If we only have a few loyal viewers, but you know, thank you to the loyal viewers. Thank you to the lawyers that cheat on me. Thank you for the viewers that cheat on me. Thank you for the viewers that just skim by. And I'm grateful for all. I'm grateful for everybody, bro. You we snowed in this blizzard, so you know, I'm trying to make the best of things. Um, this blizzard is crazy. There's snow everywhere. We can't move. So I'm just trying to stay busy. Before we start the show, we doing something a little bit different. We're not gonna be talking about no particular artist or no particular topic. We just gonna be kicking it on some morning time type ish. I'm about to start rolling my spliffs, and I think after I roll my spliff and we chill for a second, we're gonna get into Chirac news, a little bit of Chirac news, and then we out of here. Like I said, this blizzard is on, and we're gonna do 2 streams today, but for now we're just gonna kick it. So before we start the show, this is for YouTube purposes and copyright purposes. This is not my content. This is a reactional podcast. We react to all things hip hop, drill, media, sports alike, and we break down and give I break down content and give my analysis and my thoughts on it. That's it. We don't do nothing too much. Just a reactionary podcast. We react to media, sports, music. Well, media, sports, not music anymore. So let's get the show started, man. MDO podcast, episode 22, I think. Feels good not to know the number.
What you say it is a year?
100.
Yeah, it's gonna be 101.
They treat Detroit like its own state. It's like we are our own state.
A lot of these houses, people, it was full-grown families living in it.
Richest city in the world. We had the black bottoms. It had it going on here.
The African American community began to move to Detroit, mainly from the South. Detroit becomes America's 4th largest city.
What if I didn't have a gun? I might not even be alive.
1,000 African Americans were moving each month. Detroit's black population rises from 5,700 in 1910 to 120,000 by 1930.
They want to play with us and think it's sweets. They ain't gonna eat it.
I'm the breadwinner, certified go-getter. Don't compare me to these lames, cause my bag bigger. Our homie Drop got killed right here, you feel me? Block got killed not too far from here.
I ran to the store. I see bro in the car, shot up, you feel me? They hit him 13 times.
My little brother getting killed at my birthday party. When you start an issue off with a life getting took, what the fuck you expect somebody's response to be? Man, if you tell my story, tell it right, I'm dead, baby.
There's a bunch of people trying to prove a point to themselves, trying to make like an image for no reason. It's money or to get a name. Other than that, 3 things in here: jail, money, death. That's really it. That's the only 3 options.
Some can't even come outside, you feel me? They come outside, they gotta wear that dumbass ski mask.
Yeah, though. They get ugly.
How old are you, bro? I'm 19 now, man. I was 17.
You're 19 and you shot in both rooms.
At 17.
Bro, and you tried there's no regrets.
Nope.
You want to have a gun, you want to be in the street, but you don't want to get no money, so how you gonna buy some bullets for your gun? It ain't like a nigga want to be here, you feel me? You gotta want out, you feel me? It's up to you if you gonna get up out this bitch.
Youth Salt World, Holy Smash here, legend, guru, musician. Yeah. I know martial arts. Think about you all the time and how I lost you. It hurts every day. That's my mom. I've let like 5 people like beat my ass out here. 5 big black guys just whooped my ass, and I got back up, and the cops rolled up, and they're like, "You all right? What happened?" And I'm like, "Nothing. I fell."
Hey, for Detroit. No sound. Let him know it's a real ice cream truck going on. Situation here. I had to tell him to cut on the music, man. Gotta let the kids know.
You want something?
I'm down.
Hey,
I never seen an ice cream truck with that small of a
It's the
window.
most famous shit in
Because
Detroit.
they don't want nobody reaching in there.
It's one of the most famous shit in Detroit right here, man. The ice cream truck, man. Man, this bitch famous in Detroit, man. You feel me? You get the nachos, you get the with the cheese on them bitches, you get the hot Cheetos with the cheese on them bitches.
Out the Mandarin, huh? Yeah, they're from London. Well, it's like an interview. No, an interview.
The D, huh?
From London to the D. They want to come
London to the D.
Y'all be good.
I'm currently in Indian Village, which is one of the most nicest neighborhoods in the whole of Detroit, where you've got mansions worth $1 million, and the grass is cut really nice. The area just looks beautiful. But if you've got 10 minutes in any other direction from here, I'm seeing abandoned houses, drug users. Man, you can kind of tell why Detroit, I guess, was a dangerous city, because the poverty in other areas of the city is high. But there's certain areas of the city like this, which are beautiful. To see a contrast in such a small space is mind-blowing to see.
He goes, hold on. He goes, Desert Storm Ricky motherfuckers. Paper mache 101, $600 jorts. You ain't never been in Houston sipping drink, long sleeve on the bitch. He goes, take the braids down, squiggly dread, 6, 7, Buzz Lightyear on the Louis motherfuckers. Life set to infinity and beyond. I used to stay on Fisher, like Fisher and Moffitt, you feel me? So that's what I was saying, like, I grew up going to that liquor store too. We too grown for clusters. Big Stone.
Lost the other one.
We all family through family. Everybody related some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got an old dusty ass memory with each other. Everybody got a bitch they done shared. Microphone for taboo room. I'm on taboo room.
You know what I'm saying?
If you ask for a cigarette, you know what I'm saying? People will jump on you, man.
Like those jump you literally for a cigarette? Is that what you
Yeah, jump you.
Detroit a bad motherfucker, man. We try to get over on everything and everybody. That shit is thick. I'd have been with the YNs, I'd have been with the getting money niggas, I'd have been on all sides, I'd have been at a video shoot and they didn't shot the video shoot up, and you know what I'm saying, where I'd have been at a video shoot and the person I was shooting the video for didn't shot whoever else up that's riding by. I'd have been in all the situations. I'd have been in bandos, I'd have been in traps, I'd have had 15 guns pointed at me while I was shooting the video. I done did everything. Anything that you could think of when it comes to the music video, I done been in it.
The situation that happened when someone shot up the music video, after that, did you think maybe I don't want to do this as much? Well,
I actually was mad I stopped recording. I wish I would have kept recording while the shootout was going down, because I could have used that for some form of content.
See, this shit real life around here, man. You see me, this police chases all around this bitch every day type shit. It's just that the dog couldn't drive because he tried to get the on in, though, smack. He might be dead over there. We don't know. This our hood, though.
Is he surfing? That might be your hood, but this is mine. You feel me?
Look, this can't even pop out like this around the hood. You know what I'm saying? But this Joy Road, this the 9,000, bro.
Be a burger, man.
This the 9,000 Glock Boys hood around here, man. Sadly, I don't know if he alive or not, but he tried to get on the chase. He smacked up. See, this is happening. You just pulled up. You just got here. You seen it.
Look, you see that car right there?
You know what I'm saying? They might hop on and try and with us. We always ride back to back to back. You feel me? We ride back to back to back because can't no police get behind the cars. Y'all get y'all seen, huh? Welcome to the 9,000s, baby. That's how this shit go.
Do you feel safe personally walking anywhere in Detroit?
Yeah, 100%. But once it gets past 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, I don't think anyone should feel safe out there. Really, no one should feel safe at night. It's 2, 3 a.m., you don't know what's going on out there. Who's popping out the woods, who's popping out the woodworks. You really have no clue what could go down.
Cowgirl era is over. Make your money back on Vinted. Again, and again, and again, with 0 selling fees. Earn cash for your next pair.
This block is like, this block was the block, M block before O block, bro. We love by the city. We love everywhere we go. You feel me? Like, I love the people. I'm the people chap around these bitch. I give a fuck about the people. I ain't never signed no deal.
This shit don't stop until every single person did.
Nah, We'll rent the tree out. So I don't know my. That's why I buy him. Right. That's why we let these niggas rap and push them and help them, so they ain't gotta go do that, cause they get on that. I understand it, cause I come from that shit.
And when you hear that, how does that make you feel? When you hear that kind of talk?
It just let me know I just gotta take my niggas under my wing and guide them in the right way for a little bit. You feel me? Like, they still gotta be stealth. They still gotta handle business if you know if motherfucker disrespecting them. But we don't go looking for no problems. Now, if you come to us, then that's on you. We gonna for sure defend ourselves. That's just what it is.
If the people that you're into have said to you, you know what, there's too much bloodshed on our side, there's too much bloodshed on your side, let's call it truce.
I don't get no.
We ain't really something here.
I don't get no. Once my man's mama cried, everybody know.
What would you do if somebody took one of your little ones over there in London? Would you gonna let them go, or y'all come with that big ass knife?
I would let the court deal with the situation.
You got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, just word of you and your girlfriend, y'all in the house, you know what I'm saying, or y'all walking, and let's just say one of the little Londons, hey brother, you know what I'm saying, hard to get on that, and you know what I'm saying, poke your girl, you feel me?
I feel like in the moment,
what you gonna do? You gonna just run, or you gonna fuck him up right then and there?
I feel like in the moment, for sure, it's self-defense, but I feel like going back to get back is a little bit different.
Okay, what if she pass away? You gonna just let him police?
She there in the hospital and not on the scene.
Do you know, I haven't felt that pain, thankfully, so
Are you real? You ain't felt the pain.
So I couldn't comment.
Feel it? You watch the movies, that shit make boy.
Now, it's early morning. I'm rolling my spliff. I really don't got no. I don't really have no rebuttal for what they saying because revenge is something that's real. But all I can say is, I don't want to live in imaginary land, bro. Revenge is real. Yeah, everybody want their revenge, but we gotta just. All I'm saying is we gotta get together and try to figure out. I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of shit that been going on and shit that been happening before us, and it's gonna be happening after us. And this is one of the few times that I'm just at a loss of words because it's getting more violent. But you know, you gotta protect you and yours. So, you know, when it comes to protecting yourself and protecting, you know, others that you love and care about, I don't have an answer for that yet. I don't think. MDO podcast episode 22. Love y'all, man.
Right in the middle of it, so it don't seem too bad to me. You get what I'm saying? But like from the outside looking in, we probably do look terrible. We probably look, you know what I mean?
In London, there's 9 million people.
Right.
And we average 100 murders a year.
Right.
Here you have 600,000.
Right.
You average about 220, 230 murders a year. So based on statistics, you're 30 times more likely to be murdered in Detroit than you are in London.
I heard it's like that though, and I heard it's like that in different countries though. It's way more safer. You know what I mean? But this shit cool though. You learn to adapt where you from though. You know what I'm saying? You know where to be, where not to be. You get what I'm saying? So after a while, like if you just a goofy or if you just did so much shit that you can't look back from, it's like that shit gonna get you anyway. You get what I'm saying? So,
I say, oh!
Put me in your video.
Video time. You want the video? You know the video? You Google my name, Shadow Clan and the Lines. I rap in intelligent dimes on Nigerian relativity and your thoughts. Nobody fought. You understand who got caught. Not me. EMC and the D. Appreciate y'all. Have real good ones around here, y'all. EMC and the D. Tell them, y'all.
Right now, I think they doing they renovating it. That's what they doing.
Okay.
But as my job, I do asbestos and lead abatement. So there's a lot of asbestos in lead. So like all the windows, we got that on every single window because we got asbestos on there. I ain't never seen no homeless people, but I've been seeing people like before y'all came. People were running in and out. I had to keep telling people like I can't really be here. Like, well, if I'm not here, I can't do nothing. I can't stop y'all. But spray paint everything. That's all they do. They keep spray painting our equipment, spray paint everything.
While tagging?
Yeah. Tell me about the name YBN Little Bro. How did you get the name?
I got the name from my big bros that's older than me. They locked up. They was YBN at first. I I had my own little clique, some shit called LBN, Little Booster Niggas. And once my big bros
Little
went to jail
Booster
and they
niggas.
started dying, motherfuckers started branching off and let the shit die down. I seen it was my...
Alright, we're gonna go back to this. I'm wondering, should we keep rocking out with this? Or should we do a little bit of Chirac news? Let's rock out with this for a little bit longer. Or I'm trying to, like I said, I just woke up like a couple hours ago. It's a snow. I'm snowed in. It's a blizzard. I didn't have a big idea of what I wanted to do for a show today, but I know we haven't watched the Taboo Room in a minute. We haven't did this for a minute. And I try to be versatile and just give y'all different looks, different things to do. Just try to. I don't want to be redundant. I don't want to keep repeating the same ish. So maybe we let's rock out. Maybe let's rock out with this for a minute, then.
chance to step up and take control. Like, that's when I was always like, my YBN is little bro.
Welcome.
What kind of 12?
What?
That's bad, man. That's embarrassing, bro. Hold on. I'm embarrassed, bro.
I've been hearing people refer to...
I'm embarrassed, bro. Hold on, bro. I'm embarrassed, bro. Nah, bro. Yo. Dudes got low, bro. My son by himself, bro. I'm embarrassed, bro. Nah, bro. Hold on. I gotta wait. Nah, bro.
In here, like, well, I'm not here. I can't do nothing. I can't stop y'all, but spray paint everything. That's all they do. They keep spray painting our equipment, spray paint everything.
Yo,
why tagging? Yeah. Tell me about the name YBN Little Bro. How did you get the name?
I got the name from my big bros that's older than me. They locked up. They was YBN at first. I was just little... I had my own little clique, some shit called LBN, Little Booster Niggas. And once my big bros went to jail and they started dying, motherfuckers started branching off and let the shit die down. I seen it was my chance to step up and take control. Like, that's when I was always like, my YBN is little
them
bro.
niggas got low, bro.
What kind of 12?
Yo. I don't know. My son
I've been hearing people refer to the police as the jump pack.
Oh yeah, the jump off boys. Jump pack boys. Yeah. The jump off boys not playing. They everything that you hear in the name is what they do. They gonna pull up 4 cars deep, 3, 4, 5 cars, 6 cars deep, and they gonna jump out and get right to it. They're not gonna waste no time. They gonna put you in handcuffs first and ask questions later. And if you
that joint got me in tears, bro. It got me in tears, bro. Yo, man, if you don't want to, this is not my content, man. This is strictly a reaction-based channel. We react to everything, drill, hip-hop, media, sometimes once in a blue music. But if you want to watch this program without being interrupted by a goofy like me, hit up my boy, Aaron, at the Taboo Room with Aaron on YouTube. He's an amazing content creator. He always got dope videos, man. So, yeah, man, shout out to him. Yeah, bro.
try to act up, they gonna beat your ass. They not gonna play with you. They the jump off boys for a reason. They getting right on that. They looking for guns, they looking for drugs, they looking for all that. But they ain't gonna ask questions later. Ever since they been here though, they crack down on shit. You see them black cars pulling up, not the white and blues, not the blue with the cherry on top, not the state troopers. If you see them black cars pulling up, best believe you better know to get the fuck out the way.
They crack down a little bit more. Like if you go downtown, they keep doing what they're doing, cracking down more. But like, it is what it is. Some people just gotta do what they gotta do.
That was crazy. Bro, I didn't see no one. Hey, wait. Y'all still play the cards.
Bro, they can't do that shit, bro. This shit is CPL, bro. But they can't do nothing to us, bro.
So I guess do you get harassed all this?
Hell yeah.
Is that the moment? This is just an interview?
Hell yeah, I do. They couldn't be
I
nothing.
ain't seen you in a minute. Where you been at?
Sit out the way, doing my little rap shit.
They doing it for you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, they doing it for you. He a star. He's somebody.
Pay them no attention, bro. They ain't really ain't turp.
I ain't saying, but I'm just saying my brother's scarf.
They know me. Come on, bro. Don't even get their ass no hard time, bro. For real.
So you would tell, huh?
It's short. He from the UK. He came all the way from the UK. Yeah.
I travel pretty much around the world. And I guess for yourself, is this normal for yourself? I guess patrolling these neighborhoods like this. Was it just a phone call and you've decided to pull up?
Yeah, you know, next 10 years now. It's normal. This shit talk. Make sure everybody's straight.
You're looking at awkward, huh?
They gonna go away, bro. No cap.
There was like 6, 7 police cars on the scene.
Someone made a phone call?
Someone made a phone call, and then literally within 30 seconds of that phone call, from what they said, there was like 6 or 7 cars.
And there was a snitch.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I'm gonna say something, right? I feel like y'all made me the voice of YouTube, but besides that, I gotta be responsible, and I made this channel not just to. I made this channel because I felt like, I don't want to say content creators or celebrities or anybody in the public eye are wait, forget it. All I'm saying is this, man. All I'm saying is this, right? When you got a family, bro, and you got people to protect, yeah, we want to be cool, but it's like, hold on, I got these little dudes chilling in front of my crib. Somebody come shoot at them, and this bullet coming in and hit my son that's doing homework. I'm not saying call the cops on them. Definitely not saying that. From the trenches. But all I'm saying is, the line gets very blurry when it comes to, good people in low income areas, and a lot of BS happening, and dumb in both parties trying to coincide with each other peacefully, or I don't want to say peacefully. I want to say coincide with each other as best as they can. Because you might have a spot that you and your homeboy. I'm gonna give you an example. There was, and let me tell you, bro, I feel bad now that I'm older, but there was this spot that me and my homeboys, at the end of every night, we would all go chill at. And that started to be the spot. That everybody started to come to. And then, you got a lot of people coming back there. Long story short is, it started to get loud, and we never knew. When I got older, I went to go do some work at the building that around where we used to chill at. And then when you hear how loud or how clear you can hear the voices, now it makes sense on why they used to call the cops on us, because these people would be trying to go to work, and then we screaming and yelling and all this type of nonsense right under their window. Like I said, I'm mad they called the cops on me, but when I was young, we used to think, oh, they can't hear us. Nobody can hear us. They calling the cops on us. They racist. They racist. Nah, they wasn't racist. They really was hearing everything we was saying. We didn't think they could, though. We didn't think nobody could hear what we was saying. But when I got older and I started doing some work in those buildings and I started really meeting people, I said, oh, wait, hey, you could hear everything. So they had to deal with that for a lot of nights, bro. We used to be back there deep, bro. We used to be back there, doing what we do. So like I said, we definitely gonna be diving into the aspects, the community aspect of where things begin and where they end, and how can we just live together as peacefully as we can, even though we all have different struggles and different journeys to follow on a day-to-day basis, on a year-to-year basis, on a weekly basis, etc.
Really ain't even want y'all to pull. I feel like it's my fault though, bro. No cap, 'cause I knew y'all was gonna pull up like that, and I'm knowing this bitch hot. Like, no cap.
Bro, but you can't put the blame on yourself, bro. We're here to protect you and protect all of us. What you mean, bro? This nigga not the million.
It is my life to blame on you. You see what everybody did, bro? We put them bitches up and came right back, bro.
That seemed like a lot of cars, man. Almost like very intrusive. Is there something like that happen all the time? If you're here with all your friends?
Hell yeah, they be on my ass.
Do you ever regret this lifestyle? Do you regret jumping off the porch?
Hell no. I can't far as fuck.
Alta Medical Care is here, delivering quality care that's centered around you. We're here for your goals and your glory, offering primary care, pediatrics, and a wide range of specialties.
Detroit got a long ass history of gangster shit, like all the way down to the Purple Gang. Like we had one of the first mobs, like one of the first real mobs that wasn't in New York out that way. You feel me? The Purple Gang. And then you fast forward up out of that, Hopper. You feel me? Jimmy Hopper. His body still ain't been found. That shit is some shit that was mob ridden. The Blackjack Toko's, like Blackjack Toko, he like one of the Michigan mob bosses. You feel me? I used to work with his daughter at a restaurant. Then you fast forward away from like the Hopper shoots, you get to the Chambers brothers and the Best Friends and like Rockin' Ridge and all these other motherfuckers that we heard war stories about. You feel?
Now Detroit has a long history. Detroit has a long, interesting history. For those of you who don't know, I'm just interested in a lot of places. Detroit is not one of the places that I'm most interested in, but it is a place that I will jump to from time to time, just for the simple fact they have a lot of colorful characters that have came out of Detroit. A lot of people, man. That's the names that he's naming right now in the street underworld. Detroit definitely have a lot of people that, you know, definitely shook it up in the underworld.
Maserati Rick, the Curry brothers, shit was going before we ever was a fucking daydream. While we growing up, you got the Street Lords and the Cheddar Boys, and it's damn near the same shit as everybody else, in a sense, as far as being like a product of your environment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers ain't really had no choice, you know? Like, you go from seeing your cousin every day, this your favorite cousin, you feel me? And you knowing that it's a possibility that it's some that don't like y'all, but like shit ain't really got deep. You feel me? You get a phone call, your cousin get killed. And then once you meet up with people, you find out who did it. And it's the niggas that you was like, yeah, I knew we had a problem with them, but I didn't know it was that deep. So we killing this? Then it's on. It be that type of shit, bro. And that shit gotta outgrow itself. You feel me? Because once it's fresh, like when it's super fresh, like ain't no telling nobody to calm down or talking him off that hill or none of that type of shit, you feel me? You can't tell me to not go try to get some retribution for my cousin that I used to be with every fucking day.
Which I completely understand and is completely relatable, but I guess, how does this ever stop then? Because these wars will forever carry on if everyone has that mentality. It's going to take someone to, again.
Alright, man. We're gonna, if you want to see more of this content, we'll probably come back to this later. Before we run out of time, because we can't do long shows right now, we're gonna do some Chirac news, and then we're gonna get out of here, bro. We're gonna do some Chirac news, and we're gonna get out of here, bro. Just trying to see what stories we can react to. What's this? This is X051. I don't know about the snippets, bro. I guess now I would want to play the snippet just to see if I would get copyrighted for playing snippets, because dudes, I know a 16-second snippet shouldn't be that much of a problem, but I've been having a lot of problem with copyrights. So I don't know if I'm playing that. No. I don't know if I'm playing that, bro. What's this? So this is the this is this footage of the G Herbo situation. We spoke on that a lot on the last episode, so I'm not gonna touch on that again. If you want to know how I feel about that, go to episode 21. I talked a lot at the end of the episode. I talked a lot about that. I'm trying to find new things for us to react to. We reacted to this yesterday, so they're giving us a lot of the same ish. Let's see, they're talking about 250. So, matter of fact, let's talk about Q50. So, Q50 got a lot going on right now. Right now, Q50 beefing with Vaughn of 1700 over, I think, something with Vaughn of 1700 dating Jeff's girl. So let's talk about the relationship between Vaughn of 1700 and Q50 and the whole Bloodhound Sane Gang situation. That's just a tricky situation, and that's just a backdoor waiting to happen at this point. I mean, you can't. I never seen. I'm gonna point something out. I never seen two rappers or two gangs have multiple fallouts and come back together. I never seen that, bro. So I don't know if this is Am visuals with his fingers behind the strings. I don't know. I ain't gonna spend too much time on it. We just gonna get through topics. I'm smoking my spliff, you know. But I mean, they be together. They had a couple fallouts. I don't know why they keep having fallouts. I mean, I'm gonna ask this, and maybe this is where my naivety, my naiveness kicks in. I had to hit that split, my bad. So look, before we get off this, I'm gonna ask y'all, and if I'm wrong, somebody tell me. Matter of fact, I could go in the comments too. Let me go in the comments because I'm trying to figure out what I mean. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So before I go, all right, we're in the comments right now. We're in the comments right now. Listen, before I go off that, all I'm saying is this: Are the Bloodhounds feeling like Vaughn of 1700 messing with Jeff X? Is it slapping the face to them and it makes them look bad? Is that what it is? Cause whatever the case is, I'm not catching on. I don't know. I was gonna go to the comments, but we might just go to something else. We don't have a lot of time. Boss Top got married. I didn't know the world going to freeze over, but congratulations to him. I don't really mess with Boss Top like that, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. But he look happy. Congratulations to him. We off that. Okay, it's Oblak Keita. I'm just trying to see what we can react to. We talked about Jada and Nooney enough. We ain't gonna talk about them. We looking for new shit. This is Avon with Mikado, Buy Down, C-Day, Cap, LA, Tay, M-Thing. Wait, it said Tay. Buka, that's when Buka ain't had no hair. You know, that's an old pic. Try to go to some news, but it seems like they don't got no Oh man. Yeah, man. Hey. How much time we got? We still got a little bit of time. So Smirkio, man. Let's just talk Smirkio for a couple seconds, man. It's early in the morning. Let's talk Smirkio, man. So every time I thought Smirk was gonna have get the light of day and find some type of way to get out that jam, you know, he got blocked. But this is what I'm wondering. And for those, I wish I could really ask somebody, because you can't play no music, because that's a copyright. So I wouldn't dare press play, because we already know when it comes to music. So yeah, every time Durk figures out a way to get out that jam to a certain degree, he gets thrown deeper in it. And what I'm basically trying to say is, you know, there was something that somebody said if he gave up all his money, he could have got out. But how does that actually work? Like, you give up all your money and you fight the case. You fight the case from the outside, but then you give up all your assets and you give up all your money. How does that work? Like, how do they survive? How does that work? And I'm surprised that Dirk didn't take that deal, because I would be under the impression that if I was a little Dirk and I gave up my assets and all of this other nonsense, that my label, knowing that my stuff is seized, would, hold me down while I'm fighting the case. But I guess, who a broke dude like me, who am I to tell somebody that give up their $40 million? I guess he said, I'm not giving up my 40 million. I'm gonna fight it. I'm not giving up this 40 million, whether I'm in jail or whether I'm free. I'm gonna be rich with whatever the case comes. So um do I think he could beat the case? I did it by split, my bad. I'm gonna say this, bro. My view on the world is very screwed, or screwed, as one would say, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. That court shit and all of that be seeming like just grown up play. I ain't gonna lie. Bro. Like, basically, I feel like the only thing they really gonna try to hold their hat on is getting a testimony from somebody. But I'm gonna say this: I'm mad at Dirk. I'm mad at Dirk just for the simple fact, bro. It, with as much money as he got, bro. If he wanted to get something done, it was a lot of other ways that could have got done, bro. If he wanted to get something done, there was a lot of other ways Dirk could have There was a lot of other ways Dirk could have. I hope I don't get in trouble for playing this. It's not. It's not. It's just a visual. We'll see though. We shall see. We shall see. I don't know. It's just a clipping, but I don't know. But yeah, bro. I still say. I still say this, even if it was paid with the credit cards. I still say this. The fact that I still say this, right? Can you really sleep at night? Could you really sleep at night with a prosecutor? I can't see the. All right, this like look at this. A prosecutor prosecuting Dirk and giving him life in jail. But but how could you feel comfortable doing that, knowing that? How could you feel comfortable doing that, knowing that artists travel so much and they'll deal with so many people, and being a street dude, you have so many people that you try to employ and try to help, and there's so many tax write-offs that you could use, which most people do. And if a regular novice person like me knows this, then other people should know too. Like, that's such a hard. It's to try to convict somebody for life off of you saying they didn't actually do something themselves, that they sent somebody else to do something, and you don't have footage of them saying it, or that's you taking the word from somebody who's already in trouble. That's a hard bargain for me also. Now, this is where I would say Dirk would be screwed all the way. If Vonnie was just coming to testify, let's just say, like, Vonnie's already in trouble. Listen, if Vonnie was snitching, and the case that he had was like of a lesser if it wasn't so dire, and or maybe if he was just a witness to it, and he wanted to just help someone get justice, or if it was of something of that nature, yeah, then I can say he was done. But my motto is this: how could you really listen to how could you take anything that Vonnie is saying serious? You know, you can't really take anything he said. You can't really take anything OCF Vonnie's saying with too much of a grain of salt. You know. So yeah, man, it's not gonna be a long show. We have I'm dealing with a little blizzard right now. We're kind of snowed in. We will be streaming later. Shout out to everybody that been showing love to the channel, man. You know, comment gang. Y'all keep me laughing. But yeah, man, love y'all, man. This MDO podcast episode 22. We out of here. Peace.